Good evening, Red Devil fans. We are broadcasting to you here live from Lemon Field at Sorrel Stadium. Right there, beautiful gesture by the Red Devils. Number 50, Ethan Burns, is honorary captain, as he is still battling cancer. And you can see the banner that they're about to run through. We all support Ethan, and I want everyone to send prayers out to him and his family, as I know they're going through a tough time. As the Red Devils come out, here comes their entrance through the banner. And we will be receiving the kickoff. We'll take a short break and get ready for the game.
Number one, set the tee it off for Salem, as it's going to be fielded by number 10, Jackson Kinningsater, down on about the 42-yard line for the Red Devils. That'll set them up with 1st and 10.
Red Devils will have good field position tonight, as they're playing for more than just a win tonight. They're playing for number 50, Ethan Burns, and I hope that they can honor him with their birthday win tonight.
Red Devils are going to come out in trips right formation. We're going to solo up Jackson Kinningsater. As Cooper Goodall takes the snap, it's going to be a quarterback keeper up the left side. He has a lot of room on that outside. Got the block, and he's still going. He's going to be ran out of bounds by number 1. As there is a flag on the play.
Let's see what that is about. This one might be coming back for a holding on the outside. All from the official. And I do believe it was a holder of the Red Devils. And I will take that run back. I assume that's why there was a big gap over there, is because I'm assuming that the held created that gap for Cooper to run through.
As the chains moved.
Trying to sort this out currently. As it appears that Xander Parks is back there in the Wild Devil formation. Is or senior right now, that's what Zach calls it.
Red Devils come out in a quads look. Xander Parks takes snap. He's coming up the middle. Bullies his way through a defender there and picks up the 1st down for your Red Devils.
Xander, I think they're trying to get Xander incorporated to the Wildcat formation as long as Cooper. Trying to see if he could have the same amount of success as Cooper is on that formation this year. And it worked out there as they got a 1st down.
As the Red Devils are going to have number 25, Lincoln Taylor, back there at quarterback now. Takes a snap, fumbles a snap there, and he's going to be dropped for a loss back at around the 45-yard line.
Big loss there. Not what you want on 1st down. Especially behind the sticks. Really want to get, they try to get Lincoln out in space, but just kind of bobble the snap and then set the Red Devils back behind the chains.
Red Devils now come out in a twins receiver look out to the left. Solo receiver out right is Isaac Sims. Hand off to Cooper Goodall up the middle as he's bullying his way through the line of scrimmage for a gain of around 3 yards there.
Yeah, not much there. Gain and Dommy pulled. Sort of got it. I got him enough to where he didn't make the play on Cooper, but there was a defense line and linebackers out in the middle were able to make the play on Cooper. And sets up a long third down. The Red Devils will most likely go into the air here.
Red Devils come out in a trips right formation. Empty backfield for Kaufman. Takes a snap. Looking out to the right. He has Cooper Goodall on the corner. And that ball is going to be batted away by number 8. As it was just a little underthrown there. Cooper Goodall couldn't adjust to get back to it. And that'll set the Red Devils up for a 4th and 15.
Yeah, way behind the sticks here. Obviously going to punt this ball away as we see Isaac Sims going out there.
Number 1 drops back for the Salem or for the Greyhounds to take the punt. Good punt there by Isaac. And a great roll on top of it as it'll be down at about the 22-yard line. And that'll set Salem up for a 1st and 10. Number 1 takes a snap as it's going to be a flag.
But be offsides and Red Devils.
That'll move the Greyhounds up 5 yards. That'll bring up a 1st down at 5 for the Greyhounds. Salem comes up in an under center formation as number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a handoff to number 7 there. As he's fighting his way forward there, and he does seem to have the 1st down.
They will give it to him. Salem, really tricky. You have to play your assignment and hit every single player, because if not, someone will be over the touch. They're going to bust off a long run. We have seen that. First aid.
Salem comes out under center once again as they're going to have 2 split receivers. As number 1 takes snap, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. That's going to be number 24, and he has a lot of room. As number 25, Lincoln Taylor, comes in clutch for the Red Devils as he made a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yes, he did. That kid got out there, and he started flying. He started chugging along. Lincoln Taylor saved the Red Devils from letting the Greyhounds get 6 on the board tackles. And if you see that effort, that should inspire the defense to try to anchor down and not let them score.
Under center again as they're going to get in a dead T formation. It's going to be a handoff to number 5 up the middle. And he does get in for a Greyhound touchdown. As that'll bring your score to Salem 6, Red Devils 0. And it does seem to look like Salem's going to line up to go for 2.
Yes, I do believe they did that about every time they scored on us. And they kind of owned line of scrimmage that drive. And the Red Devils are going to have to figure something out.
Number 1, under center. Big snap. It's going to be a fake handoff to 7 as he has number 11 in the end zone there. And it's going to be batted away by number 5, Isaac Sims, as that was great defense there by Isaac.
Yes, it was. Great job by Isaac getting a hand in there, trying to knock that ball away. Not allow Salem to get the 2-point conversion. But that will bring the score to Salem 6, Atkins 0, and we will take a break.
Number 1, set to tee it up for the Greyhounds. Deep man for your Red Devils, number 5, Isaac Sims, as that's going to be an onside kick there. And fielded by number 10, Jackson Kinnisator. But it's going to be tackled around the 43-yard line for your Red Devils. That'll set them up with a 1st and 10.
Once again, about the same field position as last time. That drive kind of stalled out after the block snap. Red Devils was looking to avoid that and go put 6 on the board. Good save.
Red Devils are going to be in the Wildcat formation again as they'll come out in the quads to the right. They're going to solo up Jackson Kinnisator on the left side. Goodall takes a snap. It's going to be a run up the middle. He's going to break it back to the left side, breaking a couple tackles there, and has the 1st down and some extra yards with it as he gets that ball up to about the 42-yard line.
A great run there by Goodall, breaking tackles and still going. They're going to try to put Xander back there and Deacon Taylor back there, but we know the guy they want back there the most will be Goodall.
As they will be right back in that same formation, and Cooper will take the snap up the middle as great success early on with Cooper running it up the middle as he gets another gain of about 9 or 10 yards there.
Yes, we'll see what the referees will say. And they will say it was a second. He did not get the 1st. I mean, that's really close. Once again, another great run. Great job by the offensive line to push Salem back. And Cooper really did not get touched to about 5 yards there. That was a great run by Cooper.
As the Red Devils are going back to the Wildcat formation, as they're going to have trips out right and a double receiver out left. Cooper takes a snap. It's going to be a run up the middle again. He's going to break it out to the left side and has the 1st down once again and about 6 yards with it.
Once again, a great run by Cooper and the offensive line. Still, I mean, that's a big part of the game is owning the trenches. If you get on the trenches, you got a good chance of winning the game. And, ever since their offense line started being up on our defense line, our offense line has responded very well so far. Obviously, have not punched it in yet, but so far this drive, they've been looking very good.
Kaufman takes snap. It's going to be a handoff to Parks out to the right side. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to come back to the middle as he gets a good gain of around 7 yards there.
The staple of this Red Devil offense the entire year really has been running the ball with their 2 great running backs. Well, 2 power backs, Cooper and Xander, as long as speed from Lincoln. And early on, that's what they've been sticking to. Only 1 pass, and the rest of the play selection is when he runs.
Red Devils come out in the trips right. Twin receiver out left. Cooper Goodall takes a snap. He's going to break it out to the right side. He has a lot of room, and he's going to be drugged down by his jersey, but not before spinning out of it and trying to hit another kid as he does have the 1st down.
Chains are finally moving, and that'll be 1st down. His knee was about down, but the way the Salem defender spun him, his knee was not down. He stayed up, and then he got another 2 yards or so to get the 1st down and keep this Red Devil drive going.
Kaufman takes snap. It's going to be another handoff to Goodall up the middle, and he had one guy hit him in the legs and one guy hit him up high, and just couldn't really break free from those two. Gets a gain of around 1 yard. Should bring up a 2nd down and 9 for the Red Devils.
And not much there. Salem got through the offensive line that time. Then we're able to bring Cooper down before he could really get much. And going right back to the Wildcat formation.
Red Devils coming on trips left. Double receiver out right. Goodall takes snap. He's going to be right up the middle again as number 24 comes up to make that tackle. Right around Cooper's ankles there. As if you want to tackle Cooper Goodall, that's about the only way to tackle him.
Yes, it is. That kid kind of shot through and then dove at his ankles and grabbed him and was able to bring him down. Not much there, only a gain of 1, I believe.
Red Devils are going to be in the Wildcat formation as they're going to spread 4 guys out to the left. Solo receiver is Isaac Sims as Goodall takes it up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage and doesn't go anywhere, so that'll be a no gain, and we'll set the Red Devils up with a 4th down and 6.
They will run that play after the first quarter is ended. And if y'all are not doing anything after the game tonight, we have a haunted house at the rodeo arena from 7 to 10 on as well as tomorrow. And on Halloween night, 31st, it will be from 7 to 11. So if y'all are not doing anything, be sure to come out and go to the haunted house. I've heard it's pretty fun, and it also raises money for the after prom. So we'll go to the haunted house and support, and we will take a break with the end of the first quarter, score being Salem 6, Atkins 0.
Red Devils come out an empty backfield, trips out right as Kaufman takes snap. He's looking for Jackson Kinnison there, but he is going to be dropped for a sack as that'll bring up a turnover on downs, and the ball will go to the Greyhounds.
And some pressure there, not much he can do. As really, as soon as he got that ball and tried to pump fake, he was met immediately. You gotta have better blocking up front, better pass. Salem will take over.
Salem will be under center again as they're going to have 2 split out receivers. Going to take snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to number 7 as he'll be dropped after a gain of around 1 yard. If that, as it should bring up another 2nd and 10.
Yeah, not much right there. Good job by the Red Devils. Really fired to the gap. Dive back before you could get going. Stop really for like maybe a foot or two of yardage.
Number 1 takes snap. And we will have a flag.
False start is what they will.
So that'll back them up 5 yards. Should bring up a second down and 15 for the Greyhounds.
Salem is a team that you want to get behind the sticks as they really like to run the ball. And I haven't seen much of their junior high quarterback. But if you have to get a team like this to throw, you're probably in a good position because that's not what they're used to doing. Get them off their script, get them off schedule, and you might have a good chance of coming off the field that drive without allowing any points.
Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be handed off to number 24 there as he'll be met by number 21, Cooper Goodall, after a gain of around 4 yards. Good job by Cooper for not letting him get outside.
He really stopped them before he trying to take off. And good job by dragging them down. And looks to be a 3rd and 11. As this should be a obvious passing situation for Salem.
Salem comes out in a spread formation as number 1 is your quarterback. Number 7 comes in motion. Takes snap. He's going to bobble the snap as he rolls out to the right. He has number 7, and he is going to be met by number 10, Jackson Kenensader, as he will have the first down there.
He kind of looked like he released untouched, and there was really no one there by the time that Jackson got to him. He had first down. Gotta cover a little bit better than that if you get him back, off schedule.
One back under center, takes snap. It's going to be another handoff to 24 as number 74, Fisher McKnight, is the first Red Devil there as he drops him after no gain.
There is a flag. Like number 54, Ruben Rawlings might be in a little bit of pain. He's kind of grabbing his shoulder before the play started. He's just kind of standing up, looking towards the sideline, and holding on Salem.
That'll back him up 10 yards, and we'll bring up a 1st and 20 for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, Kenneth Bellamy came in after that play was over. Hope he's all right.
Salem in the spread formation, number 1. It's going to be a quarterback run to number 1 as he gets a gain of about 11 or 12 yards there for Salem. We'll set him up with a second down and 8 as they jump back to the spread and kind of shock the Red Devils a little bit.
Spin out. That got us good a few times whenever we played Salem. Quarterback takes it and it kind of spins and just takes off running, but Casey Bartlett and Jude Warren stopped them.
As they'll be right back in the spread formation as number 1 does the exact same thing just to the other side, and he has a lot of room, but he's going to be tripped by number 15, Mason Petty, as
he wasn't tripped there. That gone for a body march.
He does pick up the first down for Salem, as it'll be 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
That play kind of fooled the Red Devils. It does appear to seem that there's an option for double handoff, so the Red Devils have to stay. Just recognize that. Sure, probably trying to set him up for a double handoff eventually. They just started.
Number 1 back under center, takes snap. It's going to be a toss flip to number 7 as he tries to get the outside, and he does have it as nobody has caught him so far, and number 5, Isaac Sims, tackles him around the 20-yard line.
I was thinking that number seven just made a miss. Dove and went off to the side. That allowed him to get the edge and take off. It's not taken down.
It'll be Salem back under center. They have 2 split out receivers. Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a handoff to number 24 as Cooper Goodall comes up with the tackle for your Red Devils.
The Red Devil defense got to 8 down and staying strong. Things that were most likely 3 downs. It's probably 4 down territory.
Salem in shotgun formation. As number 1 takes snap's going to hand it off to number 7. And number 65, Dayton Adami, meets him about 3 or 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. As that was a great tackle for loss there by Dayton Adami.
It was a good play there by Dayton Adami. Kind of blown that one up. I mean, as soon as he got the ball, Dayton Adami was there and he slung him down for a loss. Set up a 3rd down and 8.
Number 1, back under center for Salem. As he takes snaps, it's going to be another toss sweep to number 7. As number 40, Xander Parks, the first man there. And he broke free from a couple of tackles there, and he's going to be tackled by number 31, Colt Storm.
He is close to the 1st down, but did not get it. A few Red Devils there had an opportunity to tackle Xander Parks. I know for sure was one of them. Not getting a good look on the other one, but I think that could have been Casey Bartlett just happened to miss him. But nevertheless, it is 4th down.
Number 1, back under center. It's going to be another toss sweep to number 7 as they will give him the touchdown there. As there was just a little spin out by the quarterback, and then he went to block. Just kind of bullied their way through the Red Devil defense there and gets a touchdown. As Salem will line up to go for 2. Salem will be in the shotgun formation as number 1 is the quarterback. Takes a snap. It's going to be a rollout pass. He doesn't have anything, and he goes untouched into the end zone, and he will have the 2-point conversion as he shrugged off one tackle behind the line of scrimmage and then just ran in untouched. As that'll bring your score to Salem 14, Atkins 0. And with that, we will take a short break. Number 1, a little onside kick there. It's going to be fielded by number 25, Lincoln Taylor, on around the 43-yard line for your Red Devils. That'll set them up with a 1st and 10.
Red Devils need to get something going as they're down 14-0. Just few miscues, and we got down to the red zone, just could not finish, could not punch it in. Red Devils really need to get some points on the board here.
Red Devils come out in a trips left formation, solo receiver out right, as Braxton Kaufman uses the hard count there and will draw Salem off sides, as that'll move them up 5 yards. Should bring up a 1st down and 5 for the Red Devils.
A good play call there. Lead by Coach Taylor, trying to take a little bit of lead out of the sails. No, maybe get them cautious.
Red Devils look to come out in the trips out left once again. They're going to solo up Isaac Sims out right. This Coffin takes snap. He's going to fire out there for Isaac Sims. And he almost breaks free there, but he's going to be swung out of bounds by number 7. But not before getting the first down. As when the corner plays off that far,
that will be there. You try to come jump it. And you're betting on your guy to make up for the tackle. I'd like Isaac to make a move and make a miss. I believe he can do that and take him to the house.
Red Devils come out in the same formation, just with an empty backfield now. As Coffin takes a snap, he's going to be looking out to the right. Has instant pressure there, and he's going to find Xander Parks on a little screen pass. As Xander picks up a great chunk of yards there, as he does get 9.
Really close to first down there. Play call. Salem is really pushing the field. Did not see Xander Parks slip out.
As the Red Devils back in the same formation, just with Xander to the left, as he's going to be rolling out to the right, finds Isaac Sims there, and he has a lot of room, and he beats number 1, and he will be in for the touchdown. Braxton Kaufman rolls out to his left, fires back to the right for Isaac Sims on another screen pass, and Isaac Sims takes it all the way for a Red Devil touchdown. As that play had lots of success for the senior high as well when we played Salem.
Yes, it did. And junior high, same defense really, so would work theoretically on them as well. Red, I was looking to punch in the 2-point here, as that was a great play call to put 6 on the board.
Coffin takes snap. He's going to be looking for Jackson Kinnisader in the corner of the end zone there. Hit as he threw the ball, and just that one kind of sails a little bit on Jackson Kinnisader. As that'll bring your score to Salem 14, Atkins 6. Number 33, Mike Guerrero, set to tee it up for your Red Devils. As number 11, number 7, and what looks to be number 8 are the deep men for the Greyhounds, as they are backed way up.
Yes, they should be. And it's always very wise to be that far back in that right.
Good kick there by Mike. It's going to be fielded on about the 10.
That is a touchback.
And that is a touchback for Mike Guerrero. As that was a great kick there.
Yes, it was. I mean, that was in the air for a while. And then
the Salem return man just did not want to field it and let that one roll into the end zone. As I do believe that is Mike's first touchback on the year.
I believe so too. It's one of his few. I know he might have had one here earlier in the season. I'm not for sure, but he has a powerful leg. As we saw with Kenny, our junior high year.
As that will set up Salem with a 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Salem lines up under center, 2 split out receivers, Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a toss sweep out there to number 7. He's trying to get to that outside, and he does. But he will be tackled there by number 25, Lincoln Taylor, and number 65, Dayton Adami.
It is in the position that it hurts. Family. And it will be a holding.
As that'll back them up 10 yards as a replay first down, but it'll also bring them back to a 1st and 20.
At the 10-yard line as well.
And if Salem wants to score with the 30 seconds left that they have, it will be smart to go back to the air.
Yes, they most likely will have to go to the air, and they're not really much of a rush.
As the clock will be winding down, as number 1 takes snap, it's going to be a handoff to number 24, but it's going to be a fumble. And your Red Devils do look to have fallen on it. And they do.
Red Devils will take over with 9 seconds.
As that is exactly what this Red Devil team needed.
Yes, it is.
Great capitalization by the Red Devil defense, and hopefully we could say the same for the offense.
Yes, they really need to take advantage of this. They'll put them right back in the ball game. And the Red Devils take a timeout, wise timeout, with 9 seconds to go.
You can hopefully get off 2 plays here if you hurry quickly.
You should. Nothing. Even though you have 3 timeouts, wouldn't really be smart to do anything across the middle unless it's in the end zone. You really want some towards the sideline.
Red Devils come out with a twin receiver outright. They're going to solo up number 10, Jackson Kindensader. As Braxton Kaufman takes snap. He's going to be looking for Jackson Kindensader. And he has him there as it looked like he might have been held as soon as he went to jump for the ball. As Salem is playing a little bit of inside coverage there on that last play. Just couldn't connect as it only takes 3 seconds off the clock. And didn't have to use the timeout, so you still have a chance for 2 more plays here if the Red Devils do hurry.
I'd be quick though, and you had to.
Kaufman takes snap. He's going to be rolling out to his left, looking for Jackson, and he's just going to take off with this one. And he will be down on the 5. And
will they get the timeout off? No, they won't. They will not give it to him. And we'll head into the half.
Coach Snow's fighting for it.
Wait, see. Reference aren't or anything. Right now, Waffle's staying on the field. As soon as his knee hit the ground, I did see him start calling for a timeout immediately. Salem is heading to the other end zone. As they did believe the timeout was not off, but from here and from a biased perspective, I do think he got timeout off. His knee touched with about 2 seconds, and then Coach Snow sprinted. I mean, really, all of our coaches were signaling for a timeout. I have to wait and see. The coaches are deliberating.
as they do seem to give it to them.
This is huge for the Red Devils. They really can capitalize off of this as they were granted their timeout, as I do believe they were rightfully so. And if the Red Devils score on this play, that could be a huge momentum swing for the game. They go ahead into halftime, really, with all the momentum.
As they will only have 1 second to score. As this is it. This is the play, the only play you get to score before half. And the Red Devils do need it because Salem does get the ball to start the second half. As it really wouldn't surprise me if the Red Devils put Cooper Goodall at quarterback and just let him go to work, but it does look like they're going to have quads out right, and they're going to solo up Jackson Kinnisator.
Salem taking their sweet time getting down there. Interesting to see what the Red Devils run here. Very important, crucial play at the end of the first half.
Kaufman takes a snap. He's going to be rolling out to the right. And he's firing there for Jackson Kinnisator. And number 24 grabs him by the ankles there and makes sure he does not get into the end zone. He really he shut him off, but 24 fell really right on his ankles there, as if he didn't, Jackson Kinnisator was going to get to the end zone.
Yes, he was. So I think they kind of caught him off guard. Besides, 24 kind of read that a little fast and stopped Jackson. He's frustrated with himself. But great young player. You can't let that one affect him. Just kind of good defensive play there by Salem. But that will bring us to the end of the first half, with the score being Salem 14, Atkins 6.
Number 33, Mike Guerrero, set to tee it off for your Red Devils. As number 8, number 24, and number 7 are the deep men. As it'll be an onside kick there by Mike, as it will roll out of bounds at about the 45-yard line.
Fortunate for the Red Devils there, trying to steal possession from Salem. Little draw tackles to go out of bounds.
Salem will have 1st and 10 from around the 45-yard line. It will be on the 42-yard line. As number 1 will be under center. If he takes a snap, it's going to be hand off number 24. As he gets a gain of around 6 yards there. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Greyhounds.
My memory serves me right. I think that's just his 2nd carry of the night. And do you remember his first one as he almost took that one to the house? Had not been for Lincoln Taylor. And there, scoreboard says 5 on that carry.
Number 1, back under center. They have 2 split out receivers. It's going to be another handoff number 24. As it's going to be a fumble there. As it looked like a Red Devil fell on it. And the ball will stay with the Greyhounds as there have already been 2 fumbles by the quarterback and running back at the mesh point.
That's right.
As the Red Devils capitalized on 1, and just that one just barely slipped away from them. As that'll now bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Greyhounds.
Big for the Red Devils here to get off the field.
One take snap. It's going to be a toss sweep there to number 7 as he had the outside there, gets the 1st down.
Yeah. Right on the finisher there. Went inside, got shoved inside, and allowed a gap over the edge to open up. On the edge, excuse me, to open up. And Salem took advantage of it. And moved for a 1st one. Just past the midfield.
Number 1, back under center with 2 split out receivers. Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a handoff. Number 7 up the middle there. And number 23, Jude Warren, the first guy there for your Red Devils.
Good tackle there. Met him early on. He's got drugged for about a yard or 2. And that'll look to bring up a 2nd down without 4 for Salem once again.
Number 1, back under center. Takes snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. And he's breaking away from a couple of tackles. And number 74, Fisher McKnight, finally drags him down.
Yeah, quarterback has really hurt us tonight. And once again, it's just for a 1st down.
It's going to be a handoff to number 7 as he gets a gain of around 5 yards there.
They've been getting, excuse me, a good amount of yardage on each run so far this drive. Really, the only one they've kind of had a slip up on was the fumble. And they kind of have it whenever they want right now. The Red Devils need to kind of shore up that offensive line, or defense line, excuse me, and stop it.
Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a handoff. Number 7 up the middle there. He's going to be met by number 15, Mason Petty. As he does have the 1st down.
Mason Petty, good all over the 2nd right there on the hits. It's a little too late though, as they got him after he had the 1st down. And Salem is rolling so far this drive.
Takes snap. It's going to be a handoff to number 24 there. as he gets a gain of around 6 yards. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Greyhounds.
I mean, they're getting way too many yards on it on first down carries, as not getting too many third downs because they're getting 5 to 6 yards on each first down run.
We'll take snap. It's gonna be another bobbled snap there, and number 1 falls on it after losing about 2 yards on the play. As another handoff that it was bobbled.
Yes, it was. And let's be bad. It lost them a yard, maybe. And Red Devils need to anchor up these next, most likely 2 downs.
Number 1 takes snap. It's gonna be a quarterback keeper there up the middle, as he's fighting for it, and he does pick up the first down there. Brings it down to about the 5-yard line.
Let's be about a gain of 10 there on the run. And that will set him up a 1st and goal.
Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, as number 21, Cooper Goodall, denies him from getting to the end zone there.
Good play there. See, kind of parted, and Cooper Goodall stood there and met him, but looks to got him down to about the 1 to 2 yard line. And we're going to defense after hold firing him.
Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper again. They're pushing him, and they're not going to get into the end zone there. It's this Red Devil D line in full defense. As came up big in these last 2 plays, not letting them get very many yards.
So that was very big there. Have to hold up again on this 3rd down play. As they're going to keep on the ground most likely, but might want to watch out for a tight end or some sort to sneak out for the ground.
Number 1, it's going to be handled number 7 there, as he does have the touchdown. As it looked like the Red Devil defense was going to hold him right, but as soon as that happened, he broke through the line of scrimmage there.
It's going to raise that one right up for fortunate as the Red Devils were trying to make a goal line stand there. Able to Salem line up for the 2-point conversion. Salem had an empty backfield. Number 1 is going to take the snap, throw out to his right. He's looking for his man out there, and it's going to be incomplete. A good defense there by number 10 Jackson Kidding Center and number 28 Casey Bartlett. I don't believe it's on strong on that 2-point conversion. Nevertheless, the score will be Salem 20, Atkins 6.
Red Devils come out in a quads left. As Cooper Goodall will be your quarterback.
Tyrone Barton.
Gets a gain of around 6 yards there. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 4.
Red Devils kind of go back to what worked for them earlier on in the game, was the Wildcat, and got a game of about 6 there. Successful. Once again.
That ball was almost picked off there by number 5, as he read the screen pass perfectly there and just couldn't hold on to the ball.
Basically, kind of a high pass to begin with, and like you said, almost picked off, and that might have gone to the house for 6 the other way. And very fortunate Red Devils are to not have the ball picked off.
Red Devils come up and trips right. Solid receivers Jackson Kinnesetter. As number 25 comes in motion, that'll be Lincoln Taylor, as he does have the jet sweep there. And he tries to break it outside, but number 1 does come up and make the stop on him.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him right there, he could have a chance to break that one outside, as there was good blocking from Tanner Parks out in the perimeter. Looks to bring up a 4th down and 2.
Red Devils have a split. 2 receivers out to the right. Coffin takes snap. It's going to be hand off to Goodall. He's going up the middle there, and he will have the 1st down there.
Line judge full signal for a 1st down. Keep this drive moving. Just past midfield. Red Devils are at the 49-yard line. Looks like they're just gonna kind of let this. Unless they hurry, the clock's gonna run out.
Coffin takes snap. He's going to be looking for Cooper Goodall out there, but he will be dropped for a sack, as that'll be number 24 for the Greyhounds. As if he had just a little bit more time there, he had Cooper Goodall down the sideline with nobody on him.
Fortunately, just kind of immediate pressure. And I don't really know, kind of look a little confused that I think the buzzer kind of tricked him a little. But tomorrow heading to the 4th quarter will be Salem 20, Atkins 6. Red Devils have a lot of work to do if they want to pick this one up and pull out a victory. They take a quick break.
Red Devils have 2nd and 19 as Coffin takes snap. He's going to be looking out to the right and throws the screen pass there, and that will be picked off by number 81, as he does have a lot of room down the sideline, as Braxton tries to get to him there and doesn't. And they will take that one for a pick 6, as they increase their lead there by 6 points.
Yes, they do. They read that one very well. And as soon as it was thrown, really read by, I believe I remember 81, picked it off and took it to the house. It's really, it looks like that Cade Nelson kind of had a sort of had an edge on him, but was not fast enough to catch him. And then Braxton tried to, not able to chase him down, as kind of took that, kind of walked that one in almost to the end zone. That is 6 more for Salem.
They will line up to go for 2, as number 1 will be under center. And he's gonna trip there.
Reminds me of Kirk Cousins.
And will not get it, as that'll keep your score at Salem 26, Atkins 6. Number 1 sets the up for Salem, as it's going to be fielded by number 8, Braxton Kaufman, and that one will be down on the 42-yard line.
Devils will be back on offense. Sure. Save with just a defensive touchdown, and they'll go right back on the field. Red Devils take to the air, really. They want to have a chance of coming back. Because they will not be able to run the ball very often. That's what Salem has to do. And that would take a lot of time. Like I said, Red Devils have to take there.
Number 8, Braxton Kaufman takes snap. It's going to be a handoff to Cooper Goodall there. He's cutting back to the left side. Spinning away from number 77 there. And gets a gain of around 5 yards.
They need more than that. This is really just the way Salem wants their offense.
Mark, first in there.
And they're going to need more than that on these next few plays.
Braxton Kaufman takes a snap. He's going to be looking out to the left. He has Jackson Kinnisetter down the sideline there. And it will be caught. And Jackson breaks a tackle there. And he makes a move. And he will be into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a play by Jackson Kinnisetter off the pass from Braxton Kaufman. That was a great run after catch. And he looked a little bit surprised himself that he is still up. Kind of hit a little back cut. And then went, made number 1 miss. And I made him look a little bit silly there. And then took that into the end zone for a Red Devil touchdown. As that is what the Red Devils needed. They will be lining up to go for 2.
Red Devil's going to be in a Wildcat formation, as Cooper Goodall will be your quarterback. As I'm expecting probably a quarterback run right up the middle with Cooper Goodall, as that'll be what it is, and he will fight his way in for the 2-point conversion there, as it'll be good, as this brings your new score to Salem 26, Atkins 14, as that was a very needed touchdown by the Red Devils.
Yes, it was. I think we can. Did we really go for an onside here?
Great ball there by Braxton Kaufman, though.
Yes, it was.
Great ball and a great catch there by Jackson Kinnisetter, and then a even better
Run after the catch.
as he breaks the tackle and then makes another guy miss. Just basically walked into the end zone there.
Special teams units, kickoff unit, I should say. Let's see what they go with here. So, Huge no mentorship.
As it will be number 33, Mike Guerrero, set to tee it back up for your Red Devils. As we have seen him already kick a touchback in this game and try the onside kick. As it wouldn't surprise me if they go for the onside, but there is still lots of football to be played.
Yes, there is. Tough, really tough situation because, 7 minutes left, fourth quarter just started, and you could try to bet on your defense, get a stop, then go down and score, and then kick the onside, or kick the onside now, and then bet on your defense, go get a stop after you score.
As Mike does try the onside there, and it will be.
There's a flag. I assume they're calling offsides. Red Devils.
Either way, it would have been a flag, as that ball did not travel 10 yards before Isaac Sims went and grabbed it.
No, it did not. If you would have waited just a little bit longer, that would have worked, as I kind of hit right in the middle. No one was. And would have we backed up 5. And I'm sure that.
As it also wouldn't surprise me if the Red Devils try and kick it over here to the left side of the field, as there is really nobody within a 40-yard span.
Try to kick it, have one of your guys go get it. As the deep man's too far off to the right.
As
they will say that
Isaac Sims
traveled 10 yards and Isaac Sims recovered it. He got that thing on the run, gathered it, and took off running. I mean, his foot must have been just at 10 yards. But all the plan is the Red Devils will get the ball back with 6:58 to go at the 48-yard line.
As I'm not going to lie there, that ball was not at 10 yards. But it will be called. So
my Red Devil wins to say that did travel 10 yards, and we recovered it at 10 yards.
Very shocking there, honestly, and a great run after the catch again.
Yeah, run after the gather, I guess, run after the bounce. Referees are deliberating less than something.
As the Salem coach does not look very happy over there.
No, he does not. I think there might have been a little bit of jawing at halftime between the coaching staff. He was talking to Salem's head coach. They are talking about the line. He's trying to say that Isaac got it at 9 yards. But we go with the official. Official said 10. So I'm going to say that he caught it at 10. And as they are trying to sort this one out and the coach trying to get his word in, we'll take a quick break. It's after the deliberation and much unhappiness from their coach, Red Devils will. The officials say the Red Devils got the ball at 10 yards and they will take over.
They'll have 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line.
Yes, they will get field position and had a very long stoppage. Kind of get ready for this to start back up, as that could be a very important call in this game if the Red Devils do end up pulling off comeback. And another stoppage, it appears. It's a clock issue. Resetting the clock from 6:52 to 6:57. And I think we might finally have a play ran after a very long time. And never mind. Didn't even spoke. And officials go deliberate. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Braxton Kaufman takes snap. It's going to be a handoff to Cooper Goodall as he's going up the middle. He has a lot of room there, and he's going to beat number 1 as there's only one man he has to beat, and he breaks free, and we will have touchdown Red Devils.
What a run there by Cooper Goodall, right up the middle. And no one, well, I take that back. Someone did catch him, but they were not able to bring him down as he broke off that tackle. I mean, that middle was wide open. Huge props to the offensive line there, as they created a really part of the Red Sea right there for Cooper Goodall to run through, and he took that one from the 45, the opposite 45, all the way into the end zone, which would make it a 55-yard touchdown run. And bring the score to 26-20.
As the Red Devils are going to come back to the Wildcat formation, as Cooper Goodall will be your quarterback. As he's going to take the snap, he's going to go right up the middle there, but he will be stopped short. As he really needed that one, but also doesn't hurt you too much, as it is still just a 1-score ball game.
Yes, it is. Great. One play scored there from the Red Devils off the recovery from the onside kick. So now with score being 26-20, 6:48 left to go in the fourth quarter.
This Red Devil defense will need to get a stop here.
They will. But this is certainly not over yet. It's a new ball game, as the score was just 26-6, and in about a minute, it's 26-20.
Number 33, Mike Guerrero, set to tee it up once again for your Red Devils, as Salem will have number 11 back deep, along with number 7. As Mike does another onside kick there. And it looked to be fell on by both teams there, as the Red Devils did have a chance to get it there. And they will not fall on it, as that'll be Salem ball.
That was very, very close. Great onside kick there by Mike. And Coach Dobbs giving some props. He comes off the field along with Coach Torres and Coach Taylor. Might as well bring the whole coaching staff over there now. Very close being covered by Jamie DeLull. Kind of went through his hands, and then Lincoln had a shot at it. But
Lincoln just barely overran it.
yes, he did. That would have been huge for the Red Devils. But I don't say how electric the crowd got on Cooper Goodall's touchdown run. I mean, that was a really very good atmosphere out here tonight at Lemley Field.
Number 1, understand it's going to be a handoff number 7 there, as he is not going to have much. But then breaks free, and he'll have a gain of around 4 yards, and there will be a flag.
Storms coming in. 54 Rollins. We'll be holding on to Salem. 10 yards. Fouls.
That will now back Salem up to a 1st and 20. As this really changes a lot of play calls.
Yes, it does. Sure, Salem still kind of takes some time off the clock.
As number 1 will be back under center. It's going to be a handoff number 24. Number 24 there. As he only gets a gain of around 2 or 3 yards there.
Yeah, there was not much there. Red Devils playing, whole new Red Devil team really is what it looks like. As they have been really all over the field.
1 back under center. Takes snap. It's going to be a pass. As he's looking out to the right there, has number 85, just overshoots him a little bit there. And as that ball really wasn't close to the receiver, as this Red Devil defense really needs to step up here and get off the field.
Yes, to do. 3rd long, these are the plays that you not want to give up. Yes, you've done your job. And got them in a spot that they don't want to be in. Got them off script. Have to be wary of the pass here, obviously. And there's a flag. And Salem's going way back. Sportsmanlike conduct on Salem. That will push them back 15 yards and make it 3rd and 29. Not really too sure who they called that on, but let's be their coach, I believe.
It does seem to be their coach, as he is giving that ref an earful over there.
Yes, he is.
As he better watch it, as he might get hit with another one.
That would really be big. So now, I think Sam's trying to pump the crowd up. Yeah,
Number 1, looking out to the right, as Cooper Goodall gets home and drops him for a sack of about 10 yards there.
Great call. Coach Olsen dialed in a blitz for Cooper Goodall, and man, he came screaming, and he took down the quarterback for a big loss there.
As that will for sure bring on the punt team.
Yes, it will. 4th and 35. Most likely going to be punting.
As the Salem punter is on his own 2-yard line there. High snap. And the ball is...
They'll call a flag running into the punter.
The punt travels to the 30, there's a flag, that's about 2 yards. Who was that?
As the flag came in very late.
Yes, he did. I mean, they should have been done immediately. As I, not for sure that was might have been Dayton Adami. He just killed that punter.
Which, I mean, you could argue that he was going for the ball there, but...
He was, but, I mean, when you hit him like that, they're going to call it. See if they give him the first down or if they'll just move up 15 yards.
As I don't really know if it is a automatic first in high school or not.
No, for sure. I mean, it's personal foul.
Personal foul, wrong.
I just see.
Against the red now.
And it is an automatic first down. That hurts.
The Greyhound.
That was number 1, back under center. As
come back and make a stop.
Take snap. It's going to be a... I don't really know if that was a handoff or a quarterback keeper there, but not a very big gain there by the Greyhounds.
Red defense gonna have the win now. Their sales taken, but we'll have to find some energy and come back. Keep on hitting Salem in the balance.
We just saw this Red Devil defense make a stand, and
yes, they did.
No reason we can't do it again. As number 1 goes back under center, takes snap. It's gonna be handoff number 7, and this Red Devil defense is gonna stop him after a gain of around 2 yards. As that should bring up a 3rd and 5.
Yes, it should. Red defense needs to stay strong here and watch the hard count, as that is very likely to be called. Red Devil defense will need to stop Salem from getting the first here.
Number 1 takes snap. It's gonna be a quarterback keeper out to the right, and he is met. He was met instantly there, but he does push forward for the first down. As that'll bring up a 1st and 10 from about the 39-yard line.
As it's not over, Red Devils have 3 timeouts. Just under 4 minutes remaining here.
Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be handoff number 7 there. As he'll be stopped after a gain of around 3 yards. Should bring up a 2nd down and 7 for the Greyhounds.
Yeah. Red Devils have really been starting to get home and starting to hit the ball carriers a lot earlier than what they have been previously in the ball game. So they're stopping them, hitting them about 2 yards instead of hitting them at about 5. 3:25 and rolling as 2nd and 7 for Salem.
Number 1 in the spread formation. It's going to be a fake handoff to number 7. It's going to be a quarterback keeper as he cuts back to the right side. He will have the first down there.
Red Devils have start thinking about using pretty soon.
as they will now have 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line. Number 1, back under center for Salem. As it'll be a gain of around 4 yards there. And should bring up a 2nd down and 6.
And Red Devils will be coming.
Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper there as he fights forward for a gain of around 5 yards. Never mind, that'll be a gain of 6, and they will give him the 1st down there. As this Red Devil defense is really going to have to anchor up here and honestly get a stop if they want a chance in this ball game.
Yes, they will. As they just burned a timeout. So, I mean, we've seen issues with fumbles tonight and bobbled snaps from Salem. So maybe
Number 1 under center.
happen. One letting the clock drain down.
Takes snap. It's going to be quarterback keeper up the middle there as he gets a gain of around 3 or 7 yards, as that'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Another timeout called by the Red Devils. We'll take a quick break.
Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper out to the left. And he will have the first down there as he brings it up to about the 22-yard line.
That's really been Devils will call
Their final timeout. As with that, we'll take a short break. Number 1 takes snap. It's going to be a quarterback sneak up the middle. As he will get the gain of around 4 yards there. As it was really just take a snap and everybody's pushing.
yes, Devils get really short on time.
As you expect to see Salem just take their sweet time from here on out, as after this play, it will probably be under a minute.
Yes, it will. It will be under a minute.
As the Red Devils really need to try and force a fumble here.
Yes, they do, but I think they could. I'm not sure if they can eat out just yet.
As it's going to be another quarterback sneak, and he's going to be down pretty quick there this time.
I think that was kind of on him. I think he's going to go straight to the
As they're really not giving the Red Devils a chance to strip the ball out.
They don't have any mistakes or anything. As they can just let the rest of the clock run out after they snap the ball in this next play.
Number 1, he's just going to take a knee on this one now. And that will be it. That'll be the final game for this junior high Red Devils.
Yes, it is. Very hard fought game.
As
Can't really bring yourself back down beat. Especially trying to start it all back in the fourth quarter. It's a lot, kind of like us.
as the final score will be Salem 26, Atkins 20.
Really kind of a lot of miscues early on in the game, and then stuff in the punts are called really hurt the worst. As I'm sure that the Red Devils really want to get this win for Ethan, as he is still struggling with cancer, fighting. Thrilled him greatly to see his junior high Red Devils win tonight. They showed a lot of heart, came back, fought to the very end. Just couldn't really stop him or stop Salem's quarterback there at the end. But great season really for the Red Devils, as they've had the past few years.
As this will not be most of the freshmen's last game, as I do believe they are supposed to move up with the senior high team this Friday and play the rest of the season with us. As we'd really like for you guys to come to Yellville Summit, but if you're not wanting to make that long travel, you can catch it on the live stream.
Scan Red Devil Media Productions on YouTube, and I think it might be a thing on Facebook. I'm not for sure about that one, but I've had a lot of fun.
Calling these junior high games this year.
I'm sure Cole has too. It's something new. We started this year, didn't really know how it'd work out, and I've had a lot of fun. Look forward to it next year, as be hearing my voice again for the upcoming basketball season. Not for sure, but final score: Salem 26, your Atkins Junior High Red Devils 20. Once again, I'm going to keep Ethan Burns in your prayers and his family as they're going through this rough time. And also, don't forget to come out to the haunted house, the rodeo arena, after the game tonight, from 7 to 10 p.m. and tomorrow from 7 to 10, and then on Halloween from 7 to 11 p.m. But that'll wrap up this Junior High Red Devil season. And for the final time, I'm Kellen Wofford.
And I'm Cole Crawford.
33
and 10.
Signing out.